we got what could have been the coolest moment in this early 2021, but they didn't pull the trigger and it pissed me off. We had the AEW Women's Championship match with Hikaru Shida versus Abadon, and Hikaru Shida wins, and that was the wrong call. I enjoyed this match, but that was the wrong call.
I agree it was the wrong call. Abadon was trying to murder her. She's trying to cannibalize her.
And here's the thing. If you don't want to say, hey, in a night where, because they obviously have the show booked, in a night where, spoiler alert, we're going to reunite the Bullet Club, we don't want to have also a title change, right? Okay, I can understand that, like saying, that's our big moment. We can't have something, right, get overshadowed by that. All right. But then at least have Hikaru Shida get like a roll-up and then run for her life. That should have been, I think, the way you book Abadon. Because Abadon gets hit with the kendo stick. She sits up like Undertaker and is like, that didn't do shit. She drags Shida underneath the ring, biting her damn neck. Before that, biting her damn thigh. And so it's like, oh my God, we have a real fucking zombie trying to kill our champion. And the champion can do the like, ha ha ha, tripped over on a banana peel, got you for a 1, 2, 3 schoolgirl, and then run out, and Abadon does her sit up and then runs after her again. Like, that is how you say, like, Abadon is going to eventually kill this lady. Don't you want to see? And me as the viewer would go, yep.
Yeah, because now you have to set up, if you were going to pull the trigger and give her time, you'd have to set up another reason to get her in a match, and it's just
yeah, because she beat her clean, 1, 2, 3, shoulders on the mat. That's the part that I didn't like. If you didn't want to say we're not going to pull the trigger because we don't want to get it overshadowed by the main event, which we're going to do something cool here, okay, but then still make Abadon this villainous, crazy psychopath.
Hey, here's the thing, it's what I've said with these kind of supernatural, dark, mysterious characters, right? They work well when somebody plays the role well, and you've got to use them sparingly, but you've got to make them hit when you use them, because otherwise they're just weird. They don't do anything.
Right.
It's got to lead to positive results for them, tangible results of storyline, and then they've got to be something to overcome for a hero. Otherwise, we don't give a shit. They're just weird.
I totally agree. And here's the other point that I think would be fun in the AEW women's division. Have someone hold the championship where no one wants to challenge for it. Mm-hmm. No one's going to.
If she's biting, you don't want to go into that match, she's biting. And people be like, well, look, we know, and we can only make rules, but like, if we make the rule that like, we made the rule that no biting, but like, all that'll do is just disqualify her and she'll still be the champ. So like, we've told the refs like to let a few go because otherwise you're never going to get the you know what I mean? They'll be like, God damn it. I want to fight her. She's biting me.
I also think it would be very funny to have two heels not trying to win a match because they don't want to be the number one contender. You could have Brandy say, oh, Dr. Britt Baker, you think you're so badass. You think you're so cool. Well, I'm putting you in a match with, Penelope Ford, I was going to say Penelope Ford, because Nyla Rose might want that challenge, right? We could tell that's how we get the belt off Abadon. But in the interim, we could say Brandy Rhodes gets upset because Dr. Britt Baker, spills water on her and is rude to her, right? So then she goes, well, you know what? I actually have been seeing your matches and you're doing a great job, and you're doing a great job with that talk show. Let's give you a number one contenders match with Penelope Ford. And then Penelope Ford's just like standing over them like, and the winner gets Abadon. And then like you have the lights go out and Dr. Britt Baker's like, fuck this. Yeah. And then they do the match and they're like laying down for each other. They're like, no, pin me. And they're like, no, bitch, you pinned me. And it's like, no,
they start getting mad, and then they're slapping, and then they're really fighting, and then they realize like, oh shit, I can't win. And then they let go of the pin real quick, and they're like, oh, no, it wasn't me. No, I didn't do it right.
Yeah. And then that's when, if you wanted to, like, let's have some more fun, T-Mac and Tim story time here. So then that's when Nyla Rose would then enter into the ring, powerbomb both of them, and be like, Abadon, all these bitches are afraid of you. I'm not that bitch that's afraid of you.
Come
and then
see
you're
me.
Like, yeah. And then it's like, oh shit. And then we've got the native beast versus the fucking female Undertaker. That's a fun matchup. Anyhow, we decided to have Shida win.